run, but not from fear. They will hunt you and your brothers. You are the world's best kept secret, but they can no longer hide your identity. But they will know who you are.
Philosopher.
Good evening, royal family. All praises to the Most High God of Israel. And family, as you can tell, we are not in our regular setting here tonight because I am not a happy man right now. I'm not at all. And do you know why? Because I have had something stolen from me. Something that I was very excited about. Something that was very important to me. It was taken. It was stolen from me. And do you know who stole it from me? Many of you. Let's talk about this. That preview that I just showed. Tonight was supposed to be the night that I came in front of all of the royal family here tonight and officially announced that we were going to embark in making our very first full-length motion picture film. And I was so happy to announce that I was going to start scouting out you guys for your talents, whatever it is, so that we can make this happen. And that was taken from me. How? How was that taken from me? Because as I sit and think about all the ideas that I have in my head to elevate Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, to elevate the people in this royal family, I was so excited to do it. And then I took a look at the numbers for the gathering. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Is that what you truly think about the work that I have been doing? Now, this is going to be very difficult for me because that is nothing more than the realization of reality. That's what you guys think about the work that I've done. Everything that I've said. That's how you think about him. Because donating to the gathering is your underlying reasonable service. Underlying. This is not about greed. This is not about celebrity. The goal for the gathering is $15,000. That is not a lot of money, family. For a family of 50,000 members strong, if each person would have given $1, we would have been 3 times over that amount. But no, you don't even think that what I do is worth a freaking dollar. You don't think the Most High is worth $1. Now, let me say this right now. I want to thank each and every last one of you that have already donated. Thank you so much. But I'm going to ask you this question only because it is biblical. Did or did not the Most High ask Cain when he stood in front of him, is that your best? So even to those of you that donate, I ask you that question just so that you don't get yourself into a situation. Did you give your absolute best because it's for him, not for me, for him. Why are we taking up donation for the gathering? So that we can allow it to happen, because God said that his Israelites are to gather. That is an instruction. That is a commandment. So now let's get into some real discussion. First and foremost, I want to make sure that everybody understand where I'm coming from right now. I do what I do because I love my people. I believe the book. I believe the Bible. I believe what the Most High God of Israel said, that Black, Hispanic, and Native American people are the greatest people on this earth, and that we are the Israelites, and that there are things that we have to do, and that we are at the absolute bottom. And I understand why. I understand why. Because you guys will raise your fist. You will tell me that I am doing an absolute wonderful job. I was gone on hiatus. I was gone. I was away from this. My inbox flooded with things from you. I can't say from each and every last one of you, but from many of you. Mike, we need you. Mike, come back. Mike, is not the same without you. We've been listening to these other people. It's not the same. It's not the same. I came back. I showed up for you, and you are not showing up for me, my work, or his instructions. That is 100% absolute bullshit. And I am so disappointed because I have bust my ass for the past 5 years to help you guys personally, professionally, spiritually. I showed up. I showed up for you. And that number, that is the number that you show for me. That is absolute bullshit. That number is not for me. That is not money that I'm taking and throwing out there. That is money that I'm taking to bring our people together. It's called support. But you showed me exactly how you support me. Yes, you did. Now we about to get real. I'm going to talk to my sisters real quick before I talk to my brothers. Sisters, y'all have complained for so long that black men ain't shit. I'm speaking specifically about black men. Y'all have complained even about these other black men that claim to be in the truth. Many of you have told me that I was a breath of fresh air. I was inspiring because you could talk to me and feel safe. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I have kept my word. I was there for you. You sisters will claim black men we're not shit. We're shiftless. We do nothing. We're selfish. We don't have what it takes to be leaders. You sisters have made that claim. So now the Most High allows one of his sons to stand up. And he took the initiative. No one asked me to do this. Took the initiative. I was a man. I was a king. I took the initiative to stand up and make the correction that I saw in this truth. I heard, I listened to my sisters. And now that you have a brother that's here doing it, you don't support it. What does it make you? Hypocrites and liars. It makes you phony. Because there's a man that stands in front of you right now, a black man, and I say this proud. I am a black man, the very same black man that y'all complained about. And now you have one here doing the things that God told us to do, and you don't even support it. You're full of shit. Now for my brothers. Do I really have any? Kings, do you know why them sisters were saying those things? Because it's true. Kings, I hold you responsible for those numbers. Why? Why do those numbers look like that? You mean to tell me that the Most High is getting ready to come back on this planet and put us in charge, give us world dominance, and not we, I did my part. I did my part. And those kings that have already donated have done their part. But I ask the rest of you, why haven't you done yours? Huh? You liars and hypocrites will get in my ear. Some of you even in my face. Yo, I can't believe the things that you have done. I'm with you. I'm with you. No, you're not. No, you're not. And do you know how I know that you're not? Because any real man understands this. It takes money to make things move. I should never have to ask any of you for anything. As a matter of fact, I don't ask you for anything. I don't flash my Cash App because I do have one. I don't flash my Cash App all over the place or whatnot. I don't get up here and tell you that you are late on your fees, dues, whatever. I don't do any of that. I simply come and I've asked for the past 3 years, including this one. We have to have a gathering. The Father told us this is what we're supposed to do. And I need you brothers to make that happen. So what does this mean? It means that you men, y'all don't have what it takes to make it happen without being told. That is the reality of the men of our nation. That is the reality of Judah, the leaders. I can't depend on you. I can't. The Father raised up a brother that has proven to you that I will do the right thing with the funds. As a matter of fact, do y'all remember when we did the first gathering, right? What did it call for? It called for 20,000. I didn't know at the time that I could probably reduce that number. And I did. Why? Because it was the honest thing to do. That's the way I move. Reduce the number because that number takes care of the building, the rental. It takes care of the people that have to operate the lights. It takes care of the people that have to operate the camera so that we can put it out to the rest of the family. It takes care of everything that is supposed to be taken care of. $15,000 is not a lot of money, and our account should be overflowing. It should be overflowing because my brothers should have been the ones that was like, yo, let me make sure that my brother is good. Even if I don't get the opportunity to get to the gathering, I'm going to make sure that somebody does. So here the Father raises up one of your brothers that wants to employ his own people to bring the word from our book to our people, because there are a bunch of churches that are on every corner not feeding our people the information that we need to hear. And here it is. I am trying to do that, and you guys are prohibiting it. Why? Brothers, I cannot even begin to tell you how heartbreaking this is. Even the Christian church understands the concept that they got to pay the pastor. Now, the pastor will take the money and run all over the place with it. As a matter of fact, I got to check something real quick. Let me make sure this is still recording. Yep, it is. All right, now I'm coming back. Sorry. This is what happens when I'm not allowed to do my production. You see, so now, let me go right back to what I was saying. Even the Christian church understands that there must be money to make things move. I'm going to tell y'all like this again. I'm not doing this for celebrity, and I for damn sure ain't doing it for no $15,000 damn dollars. If y'all think I'm going to take that and squander that off. You must be out of your minds. I only asked for what was needed. And y'all can't even support that. That is absolutely heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Because I look into this camera right now, and I know so many of you are looking right back at me. And to know, and to have to accept failure. And it doesn't have to be. Why did it fail? Because my brothers and sisters would not support what was righteous. That's the truth. That is the absolute truth. Here I am, going above and beyond for you. For you. And you won't do anything to show your support for helping you. You won't help yourself. So we're going to make this easy. I was already gone. I have no issue with going back into obscurity and worrying about 3 people, me, my daughter, and my son. That is so much easier worrying about 3 people's salvation than worrying about my entire people's. Because here's the truth. I walk away from this and I know with a smile on my face and my hand to my heart saying I tried to do the right thing for my people, but they rejected me just like they rejected everybody else. When Nat Turner tried to fucking rebel, what happened? His brothers were not there to take care of him. When Martin Luther King, when he finally came in to the truth, what happened? His own people killed him. Malcolm X, same thing. Whenever the Father sends somebody that is willing to die for you, you fuck him over and you reject him. You don't support it. You will sit there, rah, rah, rah. You will sell all the dreams in the world. You will say that you support this, but you will not show your support. Mouth service, lip service, just like the Father said our people are. We will serve him with their lips, But when it comes time to execute, you don't. We fail. And this is why all the other nations will continue to dominate, because when it comes time for an Israelite to pull the trigger against somebody else other than ourselves, we buckle. And I'm not willing to be a part of that. I'm not. This here right now can be the very last time that we all see each other. Because I'm leaving it up to you. I'm leaving it up to you as to whether or not we do this here going further anymore. That number needs to change. Not because I'm sitting here doing it and I'm mad. It needs to change because that's not how that number is supposed to look. I don't even care about the 15,000. I want to see an abundance in there. I want to see your support. That number is going to tell me just how much y'all support what I do, my work, and if you are serious about obtaining the kingdom, that's what is going to show. It takes money to move things. Bottom line, whether you like it or want to agree with it or not, it takes money to move things, and I am no longer moving an inch. I'm not doing anything else until I see that you guys are going to move too. I moved, I showed up, I worked. Even when I was on hiatus, I was working. I didn't come to nobody asking you to do anything to build our new home. I did what I was supposed to do because I am a man, and a man sees something and he fixes it. That's what men do. That's what kings do. That's what gods do. And I'm a god and I create. And now there's a whole entire home waiting for us to get there, but there's no move coming from you. And I'm not moving anymore until I see you move. So I would say, in all fairness, by next Wednesday, I should see an abundance with that number. What does that mean? It means that you have to stop being stingy. It means that you have to stop holding and clutching on to money that doesn't belong to you anyway. The Father gave you the job so that you can support his ministry, and y'all are not doing that. So you are in sin even doing that. So here it is. This is the declaration of it all. Those numbers move or I move. Because I'm not dealing with people that will not support the Father. I will take those core people and we will have our own private lesson. And we will do that. Because I'm not going to stop teaching. I'm just going to deal with those that deal with me. That's how it's going down. So if this returns next week, it will be completely up to you. Completely up to you. I showed up. And now it's time for you to show up. Okay? I'm not dealing with any more nonsense. All right? That is embarrassing for anybody to see. And you talk about you're the greatest people on earth. Well, it certainly doesn't reflect. But let me tell you what does reflect. How you feel about what I do, how you feel about yourselves, and how you feel about our God. Sorry, guys, this is just the truth. But it takes money to move things. And you have it. But you're going to give it to the world. You're going to put it in the hands of people that are going to squander it. Versus put it where it belongs. So, I'm not going to take no more time, family. This is either goodbye or by next week, I can look at all of you and say, good job. Goodbye or good job, but it's all up to you. I love you guys. I guess we'll see if I see you next week. You will run, but not from fear. They will hunt you and your brothers. You are the world's best kept secret, but they can no longer hide your identity. But they will know who you